Kia ora, Marama, good to see you. Thank you for coming to this subcommittee. We've got your submission in front of us and we've got you for 10 minutes, so I'll hand straight over to you. Kia ora.
Kia ora, Duncan. I'm here with Tāme, who was unable to make his submission yesterday. He's been here at Te Matatini, and so I'm going to give 5 minutes of my submission to him today.
Kia ora tātou e whauma. Te tino pūtaka o tēnei o aku kōrero I tēnei ata. I te rono ake I nā whakawhiutana o tēnei pire ki runei a mātau. O te āhuatana kua pōrearea, he whakapōrearea I te āhuatana o te huarahi. I runei I taku mōhio, ko tureke te pire e mōhio ana tātou. Ka hara mai tētahi tanata, no nanahi nei no aia. Kare e ki te ina hikoetana I nā āhuatana I whiriwhiri hia ki te āhuatana ana te mea. He maha te huna nā rātai mahi I roto I nā rima te kautau e mōhio ana hau. Ko hau anō tētahi o tanatara. E maha mātau koene no reira kai te kiri wesi katau ki tēnei momo āhuatana. No he hoki tēnei tanata. Ko te mateke. Ko tau e te ture te kāwana tana. I tako pōhehe, kai te haumaru hia tēnei ture ke korai te itahi maki kuhu mai ki nune te whakapōreare I tēnei āhuatana. No hea tēnei momo āhuatana. Me nā, he hoki nā nei nā, ki nā whakawhiwhiruna, me pēnei pēr te kōrero, he aha te huarahi. E kene pēr, me kōrero kei mai tā tātou. Ke kōrero mai aia ki a tātou, kanuhi. Kanuhi ki te kanuhi tanata ki te tanata. Tēnā hea rawa te tūmana koe, te whakaaro I hohou mai ai tēnā whakaaro I roto I aia, ka kuhu mai I koneina ki te rānaki nā kaupapa I tako pōhehe ko tapuke e nei ture. Ai here I tātou. A pāke hama, a rāwaho I a tātou hui te hau kāina. Koe ninu hou aku nā me nei pēr te pātai ki aia. Tēnā pēr me whakawhiti kōrero he aha te huarahi e tikana nei nā te āta no tātai I mua I tōna whakawhāriki ki tēnei pire ki mua I tō tātou nā aroaro. Koe ninu hou aku nā kōrero e hua ma, hono I karau I wātea I naro au I nana he nei rā, hoane hara mai kone ki te tuku etahi nā pita kōrero ki mua I a kōto. Anei ki te tahau ki tako wā, tuahine nei ki a Marama. Kia ora kōtau.
Kia ora, thank you. Kia ora. I think you have my submission. Basically, this is just mischief making by the government to first allow this bill to come before us and this expensive waste of time. That we are even debating the principles of the treaty is because we couldn't adhere to the letter of the law of the treaty under international law of contra preferentum. And we've been doing this for such a long time now. And we want to talk about, the government talks about equal opportunity. Equal opportunity, we'd love that. That'd be great. They talk about privilege. We'd love that. That'd be great. They talk about not wanting equitable outcomes. Well, we've had the evidence of that for over 150, 180 odd years. When the treaty has been breached, the equitable outcomes do not happen for our people. When the treaty continues to be breached, we land at the bottom of all the statistics that this government has tried to implement through all of their measures. And if they were going to work, they would have worked by now. Basically, it's just playing and mischief making with our people and with this country, and we oppose it out of hand. Take it off the plate and stop messing around with all of the treaty clauses and every other piece of legislation. This government is still obligated, whether or not they take those clauses out of these pieces of legislation that we fought so hard to put them in, to uphold te tiriti as it is, as it was, and as it continues. Toi tu te tiriti, kaya koutou te wā.
Thank you, Marama. We've got some time for questions, and I see Steve Abel has a question.
Kia ora, koroa. Thank you both very much. Do you think that this bill has become a smokescreen for all those other bills that are undermining and attempting to dismantle te tiriti?
I'll start. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a complete smokescreen. It's just mischief making with the country while they continue to rip out the parts that the treaty has played in all the pieces of legislation to try and create equity and address the injustices when the treaty has been breached.
Dr. Fury.
O tēnā kōrua, te pāpā Tāme, kōrua tai, Marama. Kōrua, you know, we've been doing this for so long. To arrive here at 2025 and be confronted with such an affront on everything that's been done, as you two have described. What do you think, what type of action do we need to take here? Tiwi Māori?
I think we've gone beyond that, you know, and we just continue to have those voices out there and to resist anything that come in front of us. If a kapurearea, it's just hoha, you know, it's a game of chess, you know, and they're playing chess on us and checkmates, you know, and kuretaki, you know, kare una raho I tēnā āhuatana. Koe rā te whakaru, e nari me kimi, ai te mūhiau e ina we, o rua tātou e whakahuihui ana ia tātou katoa. Tangata tiriti, I wahua atu ki tērā, we had to move on. I too had to move on. In the pioneering the pathway can enable us to haere ki te taumata tika.
You know, I just want to say on top of that, thank you, Papa, is that Tariana established whānau ora with the national government because they saw that this was the way. Our whānau have the answers and have had the answers since the treaty was signed. The protest action has not stopped. Ko Reo was started legally. Kura Kaupapa Māori was started legally. And today we have the most successful kura in the country in Decile 1 regions that are not being promoted. Kaupapa Māori pathways are not being promoted as the pathway for success when our students have proven over and over again that they have outstripped all of the NCA achievements in this country, highest achieving kaupapa Māori models. We have the answers. We just need a government that has faith in us like they did in the past to continue to uphold our models of practice. When I look behind us and I see who's coming like we do on Te Matatini stage right now, have no fear for our future. Kaupapa Māori models of practice are the models that raise us out of the statistics that we have been bound to through constant breaches of the tiriti. And we need to have a government that has faith in us to be ourselves.
Kia ora, tēnā kōrua. Yeah. Kia ora kōrua. Thank you for your submission and good to see you both here today. Ka kite.
Ngā mihi. Ai kona.